Hey, what's up everyone? It's Lego Jerry here, and today I'm here to review the cave. This is the smallest of the Minecraft sets. It is set 21113. It is recommended for ages 8 and up. It is 249 pieces, and it retails for $19.99 in the USA. So this set is very awesome, and you get a lot for $20, so let's get to it. So first here, I'm going to start off with the minifigs, and this right here is obviously Steve. And he includes an iron pickaxe, which is cool, and that is a new mold, and it does look very accurate to the game. And he has a new mold for a head, and this is the same one used for the zombie, and I'll show the zombie later. It does hook on the same way as a minifig head, as you can see there, so that's pretty cool. And then his shirt is new printing as well. There's not much printing on it, it's just those 3 pixels to make up the collar of his shirt. And then he just has purple pants, and some people complain because they think he should have like dark blue or just blue pants instead. And in a way, I agree because that would be more accurate to the game. But I think the purple pants make it look more vibrant and more colorful, and it just makes it look better in the Lego form, in my opinion. So now I'll move on to the next figure. The next figure here is the zombie, and I think he looks very nice and very accurate. Again, the purple pants obviously aren't accurate, but I explained why I like those better in Lego form when I was talking about Steve. But as you can see, his shirt is pretty much the same printing as Steve, except for the collar. Instead of it being tan, it's green, of course. And then instead of tan hands, it's just he has green hands. And his head is the same mold as Steve's as well, except different printing, of course. So he does look very nice and very accurate to the game. No back printing. And I also forgot to mention that there is not back printing on Steve, if you were wondering about that. So yeah, that's the zombie. Now let's go to the next figure. The third and final figure here is the spider, though some might not consider him a figure because, well, I mean, he doesn't have minifigure parts or anything. And they just did an amazing job on him. You can see that his head does look a lot like the one they used for the zombie and Steve, but is not the same mold. It's a bit different of a shape, just for the blocky part. And then it also has like a plate on the bottom so it can attach to the studs. This is also the same head that they use for the sheep, cow, and pig, which I think is a really good mold. Some people don't like it, but I don't really see why. He is like pretty much entirely brick built, and for a brick built sort of figure, they did an amazing job. His legs are very posable. They can pose on here, and they can go up and down like that. So that's very nice, and they are just attached with sort of hook piece onto this bar piece, and that bar piece is new in that color, so that's nice. And also, you can see that he has a little room on top of him right there. And of course, this won't ever happen in the game. I'm just using it to demonstrate. But you can like put the zombie on there. Though a skeleton does not include in this set, you're obviously supposed to use the skeleton for that. So that's very nice that they add that little room there. So that's pretty much it for the spider. Now let's get to the actual set itself. Okay, so here is the cave itself. And they did a really good job on this set. It has a lot of value for $20. I mean, it has almost 250 pieces, and for $20, that's really good for the price per piece ratio. So you can see there's a lot of details all around it, so I'll try to show every single one of them. First up here, you can sort of see that there's a lot of grassy area out here. You could either pretend that maybe that's the entrance to the cave and it goes from above ground to underground, or you could just pretend that there's grass underground, because that sort of happens sometimes in Minecraft. And then over here, there is a block of TNT, and that is printed, thank goodness. I'm not a big fan of the stickers in Lego, and I'll show you that separately, so you can see it's very nice that they did it printed, like I said. But you can see that it is printed. And these are 2 pieces. They're 2 separate pieces, and you attach them together, and they're both printed, so you get 2 printed pieces there. So that's very nice. And then they have this little cylinder tile on the bottom. That, I think, is so that it doesn't get stuck to the plates, and you can easily detach it, just like that. And then there is something else that I find very cool over in this area, and it sort of has the same thing in another area. But all of these blocks right here, they all have jumpers on them, so they can easily be detached, so you can sort of pretend that you're mining up the blocks. And this right here is a coal ore. And I'm going to show all of the ores at near the end of this video, because I really like the way that they did the ores, and I think they look very great. And then this is just a grass block, obviously, and they do the same thing for these 3 blocks right here, which is 2 grass blocks and an iron ore. And then the coal ore is the same way over there. And you can see that they use all the jumpers for the grass on top of the dirt there. And then over here they sort of have a watery area meeting with a lava area, creating obsidian. And then you have a gold ore over here, and you have a lava fall that leads up. So that looks very nice. And then you do have a ladder right there. That obviously isn't very accurate. First of all, just the shape of it, the general shape isn't. And second, this is definitely not accurate. It's sort of tilting downwards, and it does tell you to put it like that, because you can't really make it tilting upwards. That doesn't really look accurate to game, but I can roll with it. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. And over here, you do have a torch right here. And this right here, I love the way that they did the torches, because they used that little bar piece so that Steve can hold it if he feels the need to. And then back here, you have a few ores, a gold ore, a redstone ore, and these are the same way as by the grassy area. All of this is on jumper pieces, so it can be deattached very, very easily to sort of add a bit of play value there. And all of these can be pulled apart like that. And again, I'll look at the ores at the end of the video, because they did do a good job on those. And there are quite a few ores that include in this set. And then back here, there's actually a really cool feature right here. Hang on, I'm going to set the camera up here so I won't have to hold it for this part. First of all, you can see that there's a chest up here. And they did do a new color for the ordinary Lego chest piece. I kind of wish that they would have made like a new top for it or something like that to be more accurate to the game, but it's alright. And then here's water bucket, obviously, and there's a really cool, it's not really that cool, but they added something to this set to sort of add a bit of play value to this. So what you can do with the water bucket is you can pour out this little stud right here, the blue transparent stud, and then you can switch it out. They actually give you this orange stud. You can switch it out to make it a lava bucket instead. Though if a cow included this set, they should have included a white stud. That would have been really cool, but of course a cow doesn't include in this set, so why include it? I still think in a set in the future, though, they should add a milk bucket. I think that'd be nice. And then over here, you can see the chest right there, and that is in a new color, like I mentioned before. Whoops, sorry about that. And there is another torch up there as well, so you get 2 torches in the set. And then this right here is probably one of my favorite parts of the set. You can't really access the inside of here very well, but they added something that makes it so you can easier. This right here can be removed. The roof itself can be removed, so you can sort of see the inside easier. There's not really anything in the inside, though there is a lot of room in there, but I still think that's very nice. And then in the back, there's not really anything on the back of the build. At least not anything worth mentioning. That's pretty much it back there. So I still think that this set is very nice for $20 especially. That's pretty much the whole set right there, but I still have some other thoughts that I want to mention about it. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention here is that they have included a little bread piece to go along with the chest. Of course, that's not all you find in chests in Minecraft. It's just pretty much the only thing that they include in the minifigure scale Minecraft sets, which that's alright. I like getting some of those bread pieces. I had a few before that I got these sets, but it's nice to get a few more. So now I want to show you guys the ores, so let's get on. So here are all of the ores included in this set. And the ores included are a coal ore, or actually 2 coal ore, 2 gold ore, 1 iron ore, and 1 redstone ore. All of these are very nice, especially the redstone ore. I love the way that they use the transparent studs to make it look more accurate to the game. And I also really like the iron ore, though obviously it isn't the right color. But, I mean, they do have the right color in Lego, but, I mean, it looks alright in that color. I'm not really complaining, because it looks fine. And, the rest of the ores are also very well done. The last thing I want to show you guys in this set is the box. Obviously, it's not really anything special about it, because it's just a box, but it's a good thing to cover in each of my reviews, considering this is my first one. I want to start making it a habit to cover it. So, as you can see, it's just a picture of the set in the front of the box, nothing special. So, here's the back of the box. Obviously, boxes aren't that special, but like I said, I want to make it a habit to review them. And there's just a few action features that it shows in the back of the box, so nothing really special. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, in all, this is a really great set. And if you're just one of those people that just wants to get a Minecraft set, or just any set from a theme, but mainly we're talking about Minecraft here. So if you just want to get one of the Minecraft sets just to have one, and you don't want to necessarily spend a lot of money, this is the way to go. This is the one to get, because it is only at $20, and for this everything you get for $20, it is a really good deal. There's not really much else to say about the set. The minifigures obviously are great, and I really like the way they did the ores, like I've said too many times already. And the lava fall is also really nice, the way that they used those transparent 1x1 orange bricks. Some people think that that is inaccurate. I think it looks good, though. So that's pretty much it for this review. I will catch you guys in the next one, so peace out.